Morning. We had frost on the pumpkin for sure this morning. Oh, trying to get this thing to where it's halfway straight. Hope everybody's got their coffee and drink and waking up. We still got probably maybe an hour. I don't know. Where the sun pops up over the ridge. Or yeah. Don't want to go no further than that. But, right. I could get this way. Oh well. Good thing about this tripod. I can always lower it down to where it can tilt a little more. There. That seemed to work. It's a little bit better. Oh man. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do today. My back was messing with me pretty good yesterday. I'll probably do a little more cleanup, finish the porch. That reminds me, keys are laying on the table. I don't have them with me. What's up, Big Matt? How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's going good for you. Sitting here on the porch, man, trying to figure out what I want to do today. It's pretty nippy. It got good frost on. Where it rained the other day, it's iced over. I did throw some potatoes in some flower pots just to see if my theory on cutting them a little thin, I'm talking real small pieces, and see if they'll come up. I don't want to plant none, but if they come up, I'll give them to the neighbor. Because to me, I got to rake up at least a foot deep hill to plant potatoes in. So it is what it is. But I won't have a big enough garden. As it turns out, I won't have probably about 15, 20 tomato plants. I bought some corn. I don't know how much of that I can plant down there, but I want to have at least 4 or 5 rows of green beans. Gonna have some okra, peppers, green onions, and lettuce if I can get the thing built fast enough. You can come up if you want there. I hear Mama up. Don't know what she's doing. It's only 8:30. Normally she'll get up about 9. Maybe I didn't get up quick enough. I don't know. Just don't seem right. Got 5 great people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Just sitting here waiting till the sun pops up. I run a chalk line on the porch, and then where I zigzag the flooring, I'll have to patch in a little piece there to go in between there to make it even. Or I could cheat. I could put a board across the top, make like a little ledge there. It would all be good. Just paint what's there and put a railing up. You'll never know that. It looks like a castle, but looking down on it. There's always shortcuts. Yeah, remember Troy's going live at 2 p.m. Eastern time with Trucking Tuesday. He'll be ready to roll. If you can get him out of the bunk, it is. I heard Alvin sold him some tacos, and he seemed like he just can't get out of the portage on there in the bunk. I got on a lot of people posting stuff this morning. I had to mute a person because I know if they're on the ball this morning, they're going to be sending me all kinds of stuff. I cleaned off the boat a little bit. I got to move some wood up here so that way I can use it for the block. Where I'm building my flower pots or whatever you want to call it. Hey, morning, minnow dunkers. Appreciate you coming in, Bob. Just waiting on the weather to warm up a little bit out here. Got a good frost on. I'm sure you do too, where you're at. I'm going to try to get things called up and get started on the boat. Carpet's going to be easy to hook up. I just got to figure out how I'm going to get the flooring up off there. I seen they're bolted now. I'll probably get me a hole saw and climb up there and work it over with the drill and drill out around it. I hate doing that when some of that wood's still good, you know. It'll probably take about 4 sheets of that on the other boat. Do it. It's a shame the guy backed out. I forgot all about the stereo on there on the old boat. Brand new stereo on there, done shot. Finished Hammertown Friday. 4 fish. Heard 2 gobblers. Heard that. Man, since I had that COVID and stuff, been in the hospital with heart and all that crap. Been having a bad cough once in a while in the mornings like that. When something's there, it's kind of gooey looking. But yeah, I ain't heard no gobblers this year yet. Usually there's one across the road, and I can call him down off the hill to the road. If you was over, you could probably get a shot. I was trying to get him to cross the road and cross the creek and come into the field, but evidently where he's having to cross the creek, it's pretty high up, and he would have to open his wings up. But I had him coming in one morning. I told Chrissy he come up through there, he liable to get shot. And it's turkey breast for her anyway. I don't like turkey unless it's deep fried. I eat very little of that. You let that big old deer walk out there, though, it's a whole different ball game with me. I'm about ready to lay out some tenderloin and run it through the cuber and make some gravy on it, biscuits. I might do that the next rainy day. Get this boat finished up, get it going. I gotta check that jack out too when I get time. If I remember it. That's basically what it is. If I remember it, see if that motor hoist will work. If it'll work enough to get it up in the air, I'll get the boat off the trailer on the back. The front, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to work out. I need another hoist. Worst comes to worst, I can go rent 2 of them. I just ain't figured out how I can do it with regular jacks and stuff because I ain't got no boards that long. Have to be at least a 16-foot board. The boat has to be light in order to run the boards through the flooring and set it up on barrels or something. Don't want to do nothing too dangerous. Of course, I did go out there and jack a roof up on a chicken house. It slipped and fell on me, but I had other posts there. I had places to get without it hitting me. Then again, it all depends on what Mama's doing today or where I'm going to be on the yard or not. If I have to do a food order, do a food pickup, won't be doing a whole lot. I want to be back here by 2 o'clock and aggravate Troy. There's some blackbirds up here. They're going in, eating with the chickens out there. Got a no burn ban across the board here in Ohio. No open fires. You get caught, you go big old fine. It's awful dry out there. There was already a fire somewhere around here. I can't remember where it was at. But anybody that's got chickens, you could take a 6-inch pipe and a cap and make two nice water. Well, you can make one nice water trough. You need 2 caps to do it. Split the PVC in half and cut the cap in half and glue it on each end. You got yourself a nice water trough. Works out real good. It's okay for baby ducks, but after they get a little older, they get the water some muddy. It ain't, it's messed up. You have to raise it up and get it up off the ground, keep them out of it. Starting to get pretty chilly out here. Guess because the sun's about ready to pop up over the hill there and start warming things up, I guess. Got so much to do and not enough time to do it in. I'll probably start on the railings here shortly. Probably, I'll say maybe next week. I'll start sanding and painting them up. Somebody used a brush, it looked like, and painted the railing instead of using spray. Hey, Gigability, welcome in, buddy. I'll probably try to cut the skull cap on that deer I got, get rid of the head. Saw blade I had wasn't the greatest. I found another one I'm going to use, see if it works. Got a couple catawba trees I got to trim up too. I just got to see how close to the power lines they are out there. Because I definitely don't want to cut and drop one on it. There's somebody coming down the road. They got Tar Holler about done with the dump truck activity. There ain't been too many of those going up and down the road. Money truck just went down. I don't think anybody around here made that kind of money for them to be stopping. Maybe if I follow them, a bag will fall out the back, like it did that one truck. Then they try to scare people to turn it in. Well, we know all the serial numbers and all that. Yeah, you might know that, but ain't it going to be a little too late to, how you going to know who it is or where it come from? One thing you got to do is just go somewhere else to spend it. Because you can believe it, the government finds it, you ain't getting it back or anybody else. You turn in $1 million or $10,000, you might get $100 reward if you're lucky. And they say if you got crows, you don't have no problem with hawks. I don't know how true that is. I ain't never seen a crow go up against a hawk. Them some mean little birds. Gotta sink some posts in the ground here too. I just hate firing up somebody else's equipment and using it. And if it breaks, then I gotta be the one to pay to fix it, and I don't have the money right now. Well, I ain't bothered with it. Besides, he's bringing a bigger auger over anyway instead of a 4 inch. 4 inches for like, I don't know, driving posts, I would say. Really ain't taking that little thing down the road to mud in. Ain't big enough for much but driving up and down the driveway. Already down there. A little bit of percentage. Something's running in the background on my phone. I gotta figure out what it is. It drains it when I go live for any amount of time. But that's about what's on the agenda today. Finish the porch, I guess. Do a little cleanup, a little more cleanup. My just ain't really feeling it yet. I don't even feel like moving. I guess because it's cold. Somebody's doing laundry. I smell the dryer going somewhere up through there. It ain't mine. I don't have none of that. Mine's not piped outside. I let it pipe inside to help heat the house when you dry clothes. Got 8 great people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Anybody want to come up? The link's at the top. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this going on the live. I should shut it down and get started on the work. I try to make sure Mama get her breakfast and stuff. Find out what's going on for her, what we're doing today. Is she going to town or not? If she goes to town, I'm going to take my O-ring with me for this carburetor and get it back on this power wash and see if that's the issue with it overflowing like it's doing. It might be a busted float too. I don't know. But that O-ring should keep it from leaking out like it's doing. The hedge clippers, it could be losing compression's the reason it won't fire up. Because it's got spark. If you got spark and compression and gas, it should run. But it don't always work like that. You should at least get a hit off of it. And I'll probably take it over and give it to my buddy. He's got a place there. He got parts and stuff. You know, also got to back up there and load the motor up, take it over to the shop. Over to the boat shop, see what he'd give me for it. Parts. Might get a set of points out of it. Go on my other boat motor. Got a little 7.5 Mercury out there. It needs a set of points. It'll push an 18-foot boat pretty good with 2 people on it and equipment. And that's on a lake. You go where there's current, and it probably wouldn't do so hot. To be honest with you. Figured Rustic would be in here. He could do a song and dance when the sun pops up. Sing that song, Here Comes the Sun. He's probably lurking, eating breakfast. They can't stand it when I get up, fix breakfast, and tell them about it. Gotta be a good cook. Get up and whip things up real quick. Heard something over here in the field, probably a bigger bird messing around in the leaves. But you never know what might be there. Yeah, it will. That's all that matters as long as it looks good and you're okay. Good morning, Guerrero, brother. Welcome in. You know, some of that stuff, that's like this acid that I got for the tanks. After I power wash it and it looks pretty good, I might not even do no acid to them. I mean, they say Mira, if you make them like a Mira, it would cause it to be hotter. I don't need it no hotter on there than what it is. Yeah, I'll probably shut this down here in a minute or two and go in the house and see what's going on. If I'm gonna be working out here, I might go back live again later. I don't know, but I do appreciate everybody coming in. It means a lot, it really does. I've been down and out so long. Anywhere from 6 to 10 people is pretty good for being down that long. I got some good followers. They hang with me long enough, we'll be doing another giveaway. I just gotta get my funds right. Right now, I can't rub two pennies together. Hey, Miss Place, welcome in. I'm gonna work on that too. Morning, Jackie. We got a garden to get into, a big one for one person. But I'm gonna do what I can do. Every little bit works, you know. Need to get some great big giant cardboard boxes because I know I ain't gonna be able to afford no straw. It's $5 a bale. And I'll need at least probably 10, 20 bale of it to do what I need to keep from weed eating the whole entire garden. Raj, if you want to come up, buddy, there's a link at the top of the page. You're more than welcome. You know that. Bluegrass, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. I just wish I could get my back to stop hurting, and that ain't gonna happen. It's done for. Only thing they do for me is surgery, and I don't want to let them do that anymore. Yeah, it used to be you twist the wrong way. Anymore, if you look the wrong way, you start hurting. Heard that. Yeah, it is. What scares me is coming out paralyzed or in a wheelchair. And a lot of people I know had it done. They still they're not pain free. They're hurting. You know. So if I'm gonna hurt, I might as well hurt now and not have surgery and be laid up. Want to be welcome in, but you can come up too, Jackie. Chrissy's probably lurking in the background. Gotta get things ready. I got a lot of empty jars in the house I need to fill up this year. Chickens waiting on me to come out and feed. They got stuff on the ground. I know the birds wouldn't be there. Heard that. Yeah, I've got some in the house and I got some in the garage. I mean, at one time I was feeding 6 to 7 people. They come in handy. You had a way over here, girl. We could just plant here. You help me out a little bit, you know. I'll split with you. Yep. I got numbness in my fingers too. I could be sitting there playing the game, and my hand to go numb, go to sleep on me. Hey, Gene, I'll tell you what, it's chilly out here this morning. It was chilly yesterday. I think I'll go in and get on the other computer or something and warm up. Heard that, Jackie. Yeah. After it gets weeded like twice, man, and I got the straw to go in, it's like walking on carpet and no weeds. I mean, if you go 30 feet, you might at the most pull 10 weeds if you're lucky. Mine ain't that bad. I ain't got much feeling in my fingers. My hand goes numb, but it ain't that bad. It gets rough sometimes, I know. All right. Take care, Jackie. Be safe today, girl. All righty. Will do. Somebody's getting ready to leave up there at the neighbors. One of the three. Give me a few minutes. I'm going in the house and get on the PC. I can't deal with this, man. It is chilly out here. I ain't got all my thermals on for it. But this tripod's something else, man. Yeah, I mean, fire this up. It is chilly. Feels like a bakery in here. Gotta check to see if all my batteries are charged up to the USB. Coming in, checking on me. Oh, Toots is. Birds are way down. Oh, eyes watering now. All right, Guerrero, take care, man. Appreciate you coming in. Be safe today. I had a few people in yesterday watching the show, wondering if they was waiting to see what finger I was going to cut off. I think that's what it was. My internet's popping through the one of my computers, and I guess it's because it ain't hardwired and the Wi-Fi is not making the greatest connection. I don't know what causes that. That's the only thing I can come up with. Try something here. See if I can work something out. There it goes. Wow, looky there. Pretty good. There you go. Hey, Jerry, appreciate you coming in, buddy. I could pick on Troy right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to It's Not Really Virtual Outdoors. I'll probably catch it from him here later. He'll come up with something good. I know he will. Hmm. Wonder what they got on here. Yeah, I'll go. I can scrape off the quarters and get that. Huh. Lost my YouTube thing. Hold on. I'll have to get schooled on learn how to do all this stuff on the computer. How's things up in Nebraska, Jerry? Pretty cold up there. And I know this probably going to squill. Let me catch it. I didn't want being outside. I tell you what, we got a good frost going on there. That I it this way. See if I can double up here. Turn the volume down. Here we go. Don't know what happened there. Oh man, I tried to bring up both of them, but it ain't gonna let me. That's the way it is here. Hey Jay, welcome in, man. I was trying to figure out if that would work or not, but I don't guess it's going to. It ain't gonna let me. That's kind of messed up. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get what is that? OSB or something like that. OBS. Have Troy teach me a little bit. I got the volume turned down on one, but it still picks it up. Yeah, I ain't got much StreamYard time left for lives. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna shut my phone down and go back in on the other one. I shall return. Let's see here. You want to come up on panel J? Anybody want to come up? That didn't work. Let's see. There it is. Got 13 wonderful people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. You hear that popping in the background? Heard that. Flat tire, that's never fun, buddy. Yeah, I gotta get things together on that van I got out there. Need a piece of sheet metal put between the wheel wells inside. Evidently, it didn't get undercoated right or something. I gotta put a piece of metal in there, and then I'll throw some plywood down on top of it. And plywood the floor in it. If I keep it and turn it into a fishing vehicle. But if somebody had about 2,500 bucks, they're more than welcome to drive her away. Or it depends on what they got to trade on too. They can take whatever's in it with them. And it's got stuff stacked up from the front to the back. Good morning, Uncle Will. Hope everything's doing good up that way. I had fried bread this morning, bacon and eggs. Eggs sucked because the yolk busted out. So I ate the yolk and gave the whites to the dog. She enjoyed it. It's good for her though. I'll probably run a chalk line today on trim that up, get looking halfway good. Call it quits. Mama said leave it like that, so do what I can do there. If it warms up some today. I was out there for roughly 30 minutes and it's pretty chilly when you ain't working. Don't put me in there nowhere. I'm sure you're talking about Buggy and the twins. Yeah, I'll probably stay live for another minute or two anyway. I gotta get situated around, get ready to do some work, get into something that ain't so much moving. You know what I mean? With the phone and stuff, I'll go back live again. I'm thinking I left my talk line out there in deer blind when I was building it. I think it's laying out there behind a piece of plywood. Yeah, I hear you. sick of that stuff too. According to what Ryan Hall's saying, we got some more weather coming our way, unfortunately. Don't really like it like that. Terrible. It's been feeling rough and chronic up lower left side of my back. But when you lay down and get up, that's when I get that electricity pain that hits me stand up sometimes. Sometimes I make it past that and walk about 20 feet, stand there a second, and then all of a sudden it hits you then too. So I don't know what it is. I think I come up with some nerve, bad nerve, and five, 5 to 9 inches and 50-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah, that's what Ryan was saying. The job will be warm, everybody will warm up, and then boom, get cold front again. That's what he was saying. So I don't know if we're gonna get snow or not. It's either gonna be snow or rain. It depends on how it comes blowing across from the out west. Really don't know. He said it's a little too far out to predict right now. At least he's honest about it. And saying that he's got 4 box trucks that he sends out to help. Welcome in, Lisa. Good morning, sis. So you're gonna end up with ice and then snow pretty much. Yeah, that's just one of my fields right here. Anything you see with green numbers on it there around that white or the blue in the center, and 3 blue spots mine, 40's mine, 55, and I got 5 little squares over there bottom. That's all my farming I'm doing. This this is nothing small. At one time I had everything on the right working over to where I had two or three way over here to the left, three in the middle where the blue dot is right now. It's flashing. Doing all that by myself in multiplayer. All right, Uncle Lou, take care. We'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Be careful out there covering up. I gotta figure something out on mine too when I get it done. I just hate spending that kind of money and stuff and putting a boat together and letting the elements, you know, destroy it again. Yeah, it's farming. I'm doing it on a cell phone. Got that gas like you do. You want to come up, Kelly? There's a link up there. Chat. Uh, I was just showing them all the farm I got. We're working by myself. It's about like before. I ain't got it all balled up at the bottom left yet. I'm working on it. I've got tons of equipment though. That's my little truck right there. They're gonna let me pull it off. I'm backwards, I guess. Got those four chicken houses. I did have five more down at the other end. Like to have that right there sitting in my driveway with a backhoe on the back of it. That would be nice. Just waiting on the grain prices to go up. I got 10 trucks sitting here waiting to be unloaded. That's my big cultivator. Who goes sitting and what? Oh, yeah, that ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Enjoy the sounds. Take care, Gig. I hope everything turns out good, buddy. Be safe. See you in a little bit. Yeah, I went back to it. I mean, why not? With my cotton picker. I've got probably 7 combines. Right now, I'll go ahead and cut this down. Sure, I got another one here somewhere. Both working the same field. 3 combines on this just to get the job done quick. Oops, wrong button. Seriously, I didn't think I did. Ain't got no more trucks sitting down there waiting to be unloaded. Uh, Wait, No, Kelly. I only got 869,946. Not like it was. I mean, you see me hit that 100 million mark. I don't play too much in the summer when it's warm. If I can stand to be outside. If I'm in here playing in the summer, it's either too hot for me or I'm hurt. Only two times you see me in here messing around on the game. I get on the computer and look stuff up, but that's about it. You're probably right. I've got like a tractor for every piece of equipment. I think I'm short one tractor. I got tons of equipment. I got two of the fertilizers. I got two cultivators. It's got tractors on it. Two cotton pickers. 10 trucks. Two lawnmowers. I've got a truck trailer there. Loader. I got quite a bit of equipment. Got a little foreign truck here. There's my fleet. What do you call that? Rake for the hay. There's my low boy loaded down with about 6 bales of cotton. I got that thing here at track. Cut the trees down with. Got two of those. Got two of these. I got 7 or 8 combines. If y'all want Bill out here, got to check to see how much was in that one. Yeah. No, I ain't started mining on this one yet. But I'll tell you what, the trucks that's on here I found in the mods was pretty cool. This is the wrong one of the other one. You know, let me show it the way I want to. Go over here and hit this and get it started over here. You do get almost 10 trucks of coffee when you fertilize. You know that. Back over there. Yeah, that's that one truck I was telling you about. I was going to show you. It's got extra axle in it, and the paint jobs are different on this one a little bit compared to the old ones. There's the old one behind it. So it's got more like a mirror finish on it. Move these all the way there. Pretty much done. I can leave things set in the roadway here. It don't matter. I'm the only one on this one. There's no cars on it. I'm on this road anyway. Whoa, almost messed up. Ain't nothing like hitting your own equipment, huh? Got rid of them. There, take him over there and might finish up that other help with the other field. Yeah, it's a different type of truck. They got another one in there. It's looks like a mud truck. I think it would be perfect for hooking it up, using it for mining. It looks more like a mining truck. You'd see down the hill back here in Kentucky or West Virginia. It just looks like a beast. Yep. There you go. That looks more like a coal truck from back years ago. Don, I'm getting ready to start on that here in a little bit when the sun comes up. I was out there 30 minutes, man. Got a little chilled out there. He said, Mama said, leave it like that, and I'll just trim it up here and make it look good. Put some paint on her, protect what's there, and then when I get done with the kitchen, I'll repaint the whole entire deck and ramp, and gonna add another set of steps on the other end of it. That way I can sneak down that side if I want to, and not have to walk all the way out and around in the yard. But I'm gonna finish that up here in just a little bit. Then I'm gonna try to cut some antlers, skull cap off that deer I shot. I have that blade in my soul. Don't know if it's gonna work. That sounds good. Yeah, if I had 25, I would join you guys, but I don't have 25 yet. My bank account won't let me work it. Yeah, appreciate everybody coming in. We got what, 13 there? I can't see. A little blind, I guess. Ain't got. Probably would help put my glasses on, but my eyes are watering when I was outside. Yeah, 13. Winter wool. Oh, I don't know what the wool set up. Oh, okay. I guess the heavy duty looks pretty good. Off road winter, mud terrain. Ooh, swamp master. Them tires look pretty good. Oh, what on here? Is that winter wool? Hey, I like that. Had snow seasons on here. Had them turned on, that would be cool. That's what my cold trucks is going to be. That's the one I was telling you about that I just showed you that was purple. You got that one. Then they got this one here, but there's no fifth wheel on. I think it's probably to be able to put the beds on it that you want. I figured I'd fill up one there. Hey, Eric. Yeah, man. Yeah, it might rot your brain, but when you get my age and have my issues, you find things to do with your time. Because if you don't, you go crazy. I go crazy just being in a house playing this stuff because it's either too cold outside or the weather's not raining, it's too hot. One day you'll see. But it's rough, man, when you get old. Work hard as I did. I've done work for a lot less money than most people just to be able to survive. It ain't like I don't want to do it. It's because you have to do it for your family. You want to live. And most of us nowadays are just doing what we can do just to get by, pretty much. Got eight wonderful people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Ain't much to do right now until it's up a little bit more. All right, Kelly, be careful out there today, man. Uh, let me know something on that truck so I can get some guys together to help me out. Well, it sure looks different on the other screen. Don't look nothing like what I'm seeing on 5 here compared to what's on the monitor beside it. I guess because it's going through 2 different things. Only thing I can figure out. Pixels and all that. Yeah, I'll probably go out and run that top line here in a little bit. Do that. Oh, man, ain't going nowhere. Gotta go do the store. I'll come back to it. Because once I come back in the house again, sit down around lunch, I'll probably be done for it. So, I wish I could go back to driving truck again. At least then I had money in my pocket. Trying to make it on Social Security is rough. Is that popping in the internet again? Just gotta love it. There's things in life you have to give up sometimes to live here where I live. It's kind of, you don't have to put up with the city life. Sirens going off every 5-10 minutes by your house. You don't have your neighbors telling you what not to do. Mine tell me I just do it anyway. And you got somebody walking up and down the road with guns in their pockets. You don't know if there's going to be a shootout out front or whatever. But the internet ain't the greatest down here. That's the only thing about it. I can go about 10 minutes in either direction and have service. 10-mile ride. And everything they tell you about, oh, it'll help with your internet and all that. We got a box in there. It's like insurance. When I dumped that coffee on my laptop, it would have been covered through the insurance that was on that box. Anything hooked to the box. Everything they tell you about, oh, it'll help with your internet. Oh, we got a box in there. It ain't working. Insurance. Well, when I dumped that coffee on my laptop, it would have been covered through the insurance that was on that box. Anything hooked to the box. In there, I'll be back. Everything they tell you about, oh, it'll help with your internet. Oh, we got a box in there. There we go. Let me turn the volume back up on this one now. Something right.
I probably did it.
There it is. Don't mess with my head like that.
My bad. So I just came in to let you know that that's probably not the internet popping. That's those speakers you have sitting there.
It probably is, but the internet's what's causing the speakers to pop in.
No. Sound from something.
Mm. Let's see here. Set this up on the floor. Yeah, I know. But
Morning, everybody.
Kelly's on his way back into work.
I see that.
I guess Eric's running up and down the road. Curtis is probably still in bed. Uncle Lou went to put the cover on his deck. Uncle Lou was in there yesterday watching me do the deck. I think he was wanting to see which finger I was going to cut off the other day. I was using the Sawzall, but I forgot all about it. I could have used the chainsaw one. Made it a lot faster. I normally would have done that, but don't know why I didn't. So are we doing store pickup today?
I don't know if it can be picked up today or not.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm past due for a salad.
I know.
Way past due. If I had me a small plastic thing, I would have tried my hand at rolled biscuits. But I figured fried bread, make it to where I can make it thick enough to where you cut it in half, make sandwiches out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I can't remember what was in this box. Oh. Anything to build me another battery box out of. Gotta get that pole saw out of the building and get ready to start with it. Put this carburetor on it, see if it works. Well, since everybody went back to work and everything, I guess I'll shut this down. Fire it up later when I get into something. We'll catch everybody later. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out this morning. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless.